All right, royalty-free sound effects. That's what we'll be talking about today. I'm going to show you about 11 different sites and such. So really cool stuff here. Some of them are free, some are paid for services. We're just going to bust right into this. But first, I also have other videos about free music, non-copyrighted music that you could use as well. Some of this overlaps with these sites, but I have different ones on that video as well that are very good for music. I also have a video for you looking for free images, and I'm also going to talk about some of the potential copyright issues that you might have, even though these are royalty free and you can use them any way you want. Basically, we'll be talking about that in the video ahead. Anyways, so also please do subscribe to the channel. I make videos about making money online. I have hundreds of videos in my back catalog as well. Hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos coming out. And let's get into this, and I'm going to show you about 11 different places here. And I have a blog post as well that I'll be updating frequently, so you can check the blog post. And I'll put all the links and stuff like that for all this stuff in the description of this video. So let's get it right into it. We'll play some sound effects, give you my thoughts and such, and like I said, some potential problems you might run into as well. So first one up here, it's kind of obvious, is the YouTube sound effects library they got here. They got a bunch of really cool stuff in here that you can use, and you can just browse right to the sound effects thing here. So you can search for different things. There's categories, very easy to find. It sounds like this. Very nice search feature. Now, pros and cons about this. This is only for YouTube videos. So if you're just making YouTube videos, great, use these ones. In fact, if you're making YouTube videos, I do recommend using YouTube's audio library. And they got free songs in here as well, like I said. So this is pretty cool. So let's move on. Next up here is a Loopmasters. These guys are not free. You got to pay for different things. They have thousands upon thousands of effects, all kind of stuff. Like here's games. All kind of shutter noises, weapons. I don't know what you're looking for, but they got enough stuff here to get you going. Let's check out some of these sounds. So there's all kind of cool sounds in there. Like I said, they got everything, wind, foley, you can find all kinds of stuff here. Door slams, paper, handwriting, all kind of stuff. Cartoon sounds, gizmos, gadgets. Okay, so let's move along. Next up is for Mac users. If you have GarageBand or Logic Pro, I'm gonna do 4 of them right here. iMovie, Logic Pro, GarageBand, Final Cut Pro if you buy those programs. If you have Mac, you already have GarageBand. Basically, you got a bunch of sound effects built right in. You can find them right here in your Loop browser. I'm using Logic Pro here. And you have all these different sound effects and stuff you can use. All kind of really cool stuff. Wind sounds. Wow! Cartoon stuff. Whoa! Zippers. And you can do a search as well. Now, if you don't want to open a GarageBand or Logic Pro, there's a way to find them in your computer. Just go to your hard drive, go to library, go to audio, go to Apple Loops, Apple. Then you're going to find a bunch of samples in here. These are different things, and then you can find them. Yours might look different because I have a bunch of older jam packs and stuff from back in the day. But your sound effects are going to be in here. I even have Final Cut Pro sound effects in here, Soundtrack Pro and stuff like that. So you can find them there. Another really cool place to get samples, all free to use any way you want. They're royalty free. You don't have to pay any additional stuff or anything like that. Next up, we got 99sounds.org. Now these guys make a lot of virtual instruments and stuff, but they do get a lot of sound libraries of stuff like this, Foley here, cinematic loops, all kinds of stuff. Let's go in here and check out these ones. So a lot of cool stuff here. They got all kinds of other sound effects. Let's check some other ones out. Free sound effects. I mean, all kind of stuff in here. Drones, cinematic loops, kick drums even. Punching percussion. Some pretty cool stuff there. So yeah, check this one out. Pretty cool as well. Next up is an archive of sounds from Music Radar. These were in Computer Music Magazine and other magazines and stuff like that. They got a lot of sound effects. These ones are kind of harder to find, however, because they're all listed like this. And these are a lot of music samples as well, but they do have sound effects in here. Alarms and sirens. There's a nice cartoon package in here as well. Cartoon samples. These ones are really cool as well. Some sound examples there. So pretty cool. Check this one out as well. Next up, we got SoundSnap. Now these guys, they've been around since I think 2007. I actually contributed some sounds back in the day, drum loops. But we're going to focus on sounds. We got all these whooshes, we got winds, we got footsteps, cartoons, drones, ambience, menus and interfaces, theme parks, you know, all kind of stuff in here. You just go in here and check some out. This is a paid for service as well. You can pay per sound, or you could get a subscription as well. And of course, you could do a really good search on all this stuff as well to find what you're looking for. All right, so next up, we got the Facebook content library as well, which you can find some really cool stuff. You just go to Creative Tools down here. There's a sound collection, and then you just hit sound effects. So they got songs as well. All kind of really cool stuff. They got music here too. Now this one's only for Facebook. So if you're making videos for Facebook, this is a great opportunity to just get some free sounds. Sometimes if you're making videos for YouTube and Facebook, you could just swap out sound effects. I do that with the music sometimes. I'll put different music in different videos for different things. I really don't make too many videos for Facebook though. Some really cool stuff here. All right, so next up is StoryBlocks, AudioBlocks. StoryBlocks has videos, audio, and images. To get their audio package, it's you can do subscription as well, and you get the music with that as well. So check this out, and they have a lot of categories here, all kind of really crazy stuff here. People.
Woo!
All right, so cool. There's a bunch of places. Like I said, I do have a blog post listed up right here. You can check it out. I got all these ones listed on here. I might have some more by the time you're watching this. But here's the thing. A lot of times when you're using these samples and music and stuff like that, especially with the music, not so much the sound effects, I've had problems where sometimes people will, you know, I'll upload a video, it has this music in it and such, and then someone else will have claimed that copyright with whoever they're dealing with, you know, CD Baby or, you know, whatever content distributor they're using. They claim that this their songs or whatever, and you're gonna get slapped with these YouTube not takedown notices, but these YouTube claims, YouTube copyright claims. And it's just so annoying. I just do a counterclaim on them. I made a whole nother video about that, so you can check that out here. I go into more depth on this, giving a brief overview right now. You just have to do counterclaims and stuff like that, and usually it works out fine. In fact, it always has worked out fine, because people, you know, when we're using non-exclusive content, anyone can use it, and YouTube's algorithms, they search this stuff, and sometimes people, you know, they might not necessarily be trying to monetize it themselves deliberately, but whatever service they're using, they don't understand that it's doing it. And I've had to counterclaim a lot of different songs within YouTube. I'm only talking about YouTube here. I don't use Facebook that much, videos and other platforms. So it's something to consider when you're using these things. You might have to be to do that counterclaim kind of stuff. Again, you can check out my other video here about it. And anyways, I'm rambling on, so I'm just gonna get going today. Check out these sound effects. There's links in the video description below. Check out my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. I'll pop up those videos here as well. And that is it for today, and I'll talk to you soon.